Hai, welcome to Kremes Podcast.
Podcast yang paling receh and garing, but maybe informative too, depending on the day.
I'm T.
And I'm A,
Semoga podcast ini bisa nemenin lo.
and hope you enjoy the episode.
Halo teman-teman Kremes Podcast, welcome back to another episode of Kremes. Kali ini gue sendiri aja, gak sama T. So this is a bit awkward, not gonna lie. Soalnya biasanya ada suara-suara dari T atau ada sesuatu ada dia punya tanggapan atau misalnya dia it just feels weird to just record my own voice sendirian. Karena vlog juga bukan, tapi juga gimana ya, I don't know, it just feels weird. So I just wanna start a new series called A-Rated. Satu sisi kinda low-key double meaning lah ya. Satu sisi kan A-rated is mean I'm rating something, kayak gue mau rekomendasiin atau gue mau nge-review, gue mau just rating like either movies, books, TV shows, food even, or places to go, or traveling, or countries, just anything in general, but also at the same time, A-rated, because they're the best. Hope that makes sense. Tapi semoga kalian suka dengan segmen baru ini, dengan series baru ini. It's just something solo that new project that I would like take on with the media and with the podcast that we have. Sebelumnya gue mau bilang semoga kalian suka dengan episode kita sebelumnya, episode kita minggu lalu tentang feelings and overthinking and stuff like that. Emang ngerada berat ya, like it's quite a deep topic and it's quite heavy juga. Tapi at the same time, I think it's really, really important, and also it's really, really, I don't know, it's so close and dear to my heart and T's heart to talk about this stuff, because I feel like as the older sister that we always talk about, like we would love to be able to help out other people, but also be able to share life, and share journey, and just kind of explain how we got through things, and I don't know, I think it's just nice to be able to have that opportunity in a sense. So sebenarnya ini ada sedikit koneksi juga dengan review pertama gua. As you guys already know and can see the title, judulnya NKCTHI, which is nanti kita cerita tentang hari ini. Buat kalian yang nggak tahu NKCTHI itu apa, jadi ini kalau yang gua tahu, this start with a book. It was a book of poetries, quotes, dan juga kayak buku quotes, kayak puisi-puisi dari Indonesia dengan yang ditulis oleh Marcella FP, if I'm not mistaken. Dan dia udah bikin banyak banget buku puisi lainnya. Dia bikin juga edisi NKCTHI yang pagi, siang, malam, dan sore kalau nggak salah. Jujur personally, I have read the book first. Jadi gue beli bukunya waktu gue pulang ke Indo 2 tahun yang lalu kayaknya. Kayak the beginning of 2020, I think, the beginning of 2020-ish. I bought the book, and the book was so amazing. I love it so much. Banyak banget quote-quote yang kayak dalam banget, dan juga tapi kayak gimana ya, kalau menurut gue pribadi sih kayak this is what I really, really love about Indonesia, and what I really, really love about Indonesian language in general. There are certain words and certain way to express things yang lebih dalam, lebih emotional, and lebih lebih poetik buat gue, jujur aja. Karena kayak banyak banget yang rhyme, sesuatu yang rhymey and stuff like that, tapi tuh kayak gimana ya, kayak it just hits differently gitu. Jadi salah satu puisi yang gue suka banget, banyak banget, dan gue tuh kayak sampai I follow the Instagram juga, dan juga kayak I read the book multiple times. Terus kayak gue baca bukunya sekali langsung habis gitu loh. Like bener-bener bagus banget sih buat gue, beneran bagus banget. Dan kayak dalam banget gitu. Karena menurut gue, gimana ya, kayak it just hits differently gitu. Dan I just love it so much gitu. I think like one of the quote is like, pulang jadi kata paling nyaman setelah proses pencarian panjang. Like that hits me so differently karena maksudnya awal tahun lalu waktu gue pulang ke Indo, I go home pretty long karena gue waktu itu kayak kurang lebih sebulan lah di Indo sendiri. Dan di situ tuh gue juga sempat ngerasa gitu kayak aduh gue pengen banget balik ke Indo, gue pengen banget udahlah kerja di Indo aja, balik ke Bandung dengan teman-teman yang ada, dan kayak it just hit home gitu, gue pengen banget pulang gitu, kayak gue merasa there's nothing keeping me here, and I was like, tapi at the same time juga kayak it was hard because at the same time sebagai engineer di Indo susah gitu loh, kita mau kerja di mana juga bingung karena Indo lebih ke bisnis kan ya. Terus satu sisi kalau misalnya pun gue berarti tinggal di Indo, ya berarti kan gue harus tinggal di Jakarta di mana perusahaan engineeringnya ada gitu. Dan kalaupun gue di Jakarta sama aja bohong, gue mikir, karena maksudnya kayak gue baru bisa pulang ke Bandung pun satu tahun sekali gitu kan. Jadi kayak might as well I just stay in Perth where I also go home once a year gitu kan. So there was a lot of that, but like the book was just so like it hits differently, and it was just like oof, like that's so true, like I can feel it, I know what it means, like it just hit differently, right? But also bukunya itu tuh kayak penyemangat juga gitu loh, kayak there's one bit that's like gagal, sedih, dan ragu jadi terdengar masuk akal pada waktunya. Like it's just so nice, you know. I don't know, some of them was a bit like oof as well, but like also I don't know, it's just really really nice. So buat kalian yang ada di Indo, gue rekomen banget untuk beli bukunya because it's really really good. Tapi juga at the same time gue sih main aim for this episode is to talk about the movie. Jadi NKCTHI sekarang udah jadi film, dan filmnya itu kalau nggak salah I think it just come out like December 2019 ya, if I'm not mistaken. Karena gue ingat banget gue pulang ke Indo, ya release date-nya Januari 2, 2020. Dan itu gue literally nonton di Indo. Buat kalian semua yang pengen nonton, kayaknya sekarang ada di Netflix juga. Kalau kalian lagi ada di Perth atau di Australia, di Netflix namanya One Day We'll Talk About Today. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian cek di Netflix ada. Dan itu gue nonton sendiri di bioskop sendiri aja, karena waktu itu dede gue lagi ada apa gitu, dan kayak papa gue udah balik ke Perth, dan mama gue like was doing something else. But I was just like, no, I have heard so many good news, so many good reviews about it, and apparently it was about family and stuff like that, and I just want to watch it, and I don't care if I was gonna watch it by myself or if I'm gonna watch it with some other people. So I just go by myself, which I think was a good thing. Soalnya kayak sumpah I was bawling my eyes out. Gue literally udah siap-siap bawa air botol sama bawa tisu, karena gue tau banget gue orangnya tuh baper banget dan kayak pasti nangis gitu kan. Tapi what I really really love about it is so raw. Like sumpah movie ini tuh bener-bener kayak it is what it is gitu loh, kayak mereka menjelaskan exactly how the situation is gitu loh. Dan kayak jujur aja menurut gue kayak banyak banget film-film luar atau film-film in general lah, TV show atau dari manapun, dari western ataupun Asia atau gimana pun, biasanya mereka selalu sugarcoat how the relationship of family is gitu kan. Misalnya kayak oh iya mereka berantem, tapi berantemnya cuman kayak ngantri restroom, atau enggak berantemnya cuman like something easy gitu loh. Tapi atau terus selalu pasti diceritainnya papa mamahnya either strict banget atau misalnya yang terlalu mengerti gimana gitu. Tapi buat gue NKCTHI itu kayak bener-bener raw dan bener-bener show how life is gitu, dan itu yang bikin gue recommend this movie a lot gitu. Dan waktu Teh even still di Amrik, kita tuh ada Netflix party juga where we watch this movie. So I really really like it. I love it so much because like for me personally ya buat gue personally aja gimana ya, gue nonton ini tuh gue ngerasa banget gitu kan, dari gue sendiri misalnya gue kan paling gede ya, jadi kayak gue relate banget gitu sama Kak Angkasa gitu, karena maksud gue kayak that's true, like we have those expectation in us that like that we have to achieve gitu, padahal maksudnya gimana ya, kayak padahal kita sendiri juga masih kayak kita juga masih figure things out gitu, dan juga kayak everything kita harus kerjain sendiri, itu bener banget gitu. Dan juga kayak yang paling gue kena tuh kayak waktu Kak Angkasa harus jemput Awan gitu, kayak like that's exactly how I feel and exactly what we have to do. And sama si Teh juga sama, karena kita berdua kan juga yang paling tua kan, jadi kayak kita bisa relate banget. Tapi at the same time jujur gue suka banget movie-nya, karena at the same time it makes me think gitu. Gue mikir banyak banget waktu nonton film itu, karena gue mikir apakah dedek gue merasa sama kayak Awan, apakah dedek gue yang tengah merasa sama banget merasa sama banget sama Aurora gitu. Dan kayak gue juga mikir kayak is it true gitu, kayak karena jujur aja gitu, satu sisi ya is also good gitu buat orang tua untuk nonton gitu, karena menurut gue kayak mereka nggak pernah tahu perasaan kita, kadang tuh kayak we just hide it and we just keep strong gitu kan, kayak kita ya coba untuk I don't know, jadi kayak kita hide it, atau kita yang kayak ya udahlah it is what it is gitu loh. Tapi kayak satu sisi I feel like they should also know that like this is how we feel, and like they should also know that like you might be spoiling the little one too much, or you might not pay attention to the middle one, or the oldest one is just trying to figure things out as well, you know, like, and we need that level of freedom, we need that level of, you know, like trust from you guys and stuff like that. Tapi at the same time I think also like it opened my eyes about how I think about my parents gitu loh. Maksudnya kayak gue juga ngeliat kayak like maybe it is true gitu loh, kita tuh anak pertama, dia itu juga pertama kalinya dia jadi orang tua gitu kan, pertama kalinya mereka punya anak, pertama kalinya mereka harus nanganin anak yang remaja, nanganin anak yang udah adult, like everything is also new for them gitu. Jadi kayak there's a certain level of respect juga yang gue gimana ya, yang like certain level of respect that I also give to my parents gitu. Mungkin cerita kita nggak semuanya sama kayak NKCTHI, situasinya atau kondisinya atau background ceritanya, tapi it is true gitu loh. Like there are so many things that I learned from that movie. Kayak ya menurut gue tentang how do we work in a team when we're at workplace, gimana caranya kita bisa how should we act, how should we respond, and also even like experiencing life, you know, like just doing the things that we love, but also like I don't know, like just chasing your dream, but there are so many learning lessons that I got from it, and I watch it 3 times already now, and I still cry each time, and I still resonate so much with the story, and I can't stop recommending this to people, especially orang-orang Indo gitu yang gue tahu mereka bakal ngerti juga gitu. Dan I think for me personally there are still so many good quotes on the movie itself. Kayak literally everything is so well written. It was like transisinya amazing banget. Any flashbacks, you can feel that it was a flashbacks. The cinematography was really good, and how it goes around in circles about the plane from the start to finish. It was so good. And just the script itself, the dialogue, itu tuh kayak mereka benar-benar perhatiin baik-baik gitu loh. Kata-katanya tuh nggak cuman ya kayak orang ngobrol biasa gitu, tapi tuh kayak there's another level buat gue sih, jujur aja. Kayak everything is quotable. Kayak the one thing that I really like was from waktu Kang Hasa bilang selalu ada yang pertama kali dalam segala sesuatu, termasuk gagal. Like that is so true gitu loh. Kayak you know, like that level of wisdom and that level of like kayak susah banget gitu. Maksudnya kayak mereka cuman fiktif, Tapi that makes me wanna be like him. That makes me wanna be like that level of wisdom, that level of, you know, being able to give that kind of advice to my sisters and or like to other people. Kayak it hits differently gitu, kayak keren banget gitu. Dan kayak I don't know, it's just like for me I feel like I was the sister too, you know. Ya, dan gak cuman itu juga gitu, kayak banyak banget lagi quote-quote yang amazing gitu loh. It's just so poetic gitu loh. Maksudnya kayak seperti banyak mimpi yang digantung hingga pagi ini. Ada yang gagal, hilang, bahkan terlupakan. Awan. It was just like, wow, like just so poetic about like that's true. Sometimes I don't know, sometimes we kan kita selalu ngomong kayak, oh jangan kasih false hope ya, oh jangan, gimana ya, kayak susah jelasin, tapi kayak maksudnya kayak, it's so amazing how they can say like mimpi itu tuh kan sebenarnya digantung gitu loh. Terus, as also, buat gue sih jujur aja, I can think of it as like, you know, sama kayak kita ngegantung foto or jemuran gitu yang kadang bisa hilang, bisa terlupakan, tapi kayak I don't know, it just hits differently. And some of them is really oof as well gitu. Maksudnya kayak dia ngomong kayak dia ngomong kayak bumi gak hanya berputar buat kita, jadi jangan egois. Aurora. I was like, that is true. Like, it's such a wake up call gitu. Tapi maksudnya kayak, yeah, there's just so many things that I learned, whether it's like just being wiser or even like mental as well. Kayak hal yang bumi itu tuh kayak sama banget kayak misalnya gue overthink and stuff like that. Gue selalu mikir kayak, kita, of course kita selalu pastikan kita mau memberikan yang terbaik gitu. Dan kita kayak, oh gimana takutnya gue ngomongnya salah, gini-gini segala macam. Tapi maksudnya at the same time, the person is probably wondering about themselves as well gitu loh. Mereka mungkin malah nggak kepikiran tentang kita karena dia juga terlalu sibuk untuk mikirin diri mereka sendiri gitu kan. Jadi kayak like just such a good movie, kayak hands down, huge respect. The cast was so good as well. Like they just portrayed really well the bond, that family bond. It just looked like they're brothers and sisters even though they're not even related. Koneksinya dapet banget, chemistry-nya dapet banget, dan kayak the whole movie I'm just in love with it. Like I really do, like I love it so much. Yeah, I truly would recommend this movie to anyone. Buat kalian-kalian yang belum pernah nonton, please check it out. Yeah, it's just so good. And it's just so beautiful. That's what I would say. It's just a really beautiful movie. Sampai even ke OST-nya juga lagu secukupnya kan, by Hindia kan. Ini tuh lagu tuh kayak diulang-ulang terus gitu loh, buat gue jujur aja gitu. Karena maksudnya kayak, okay, come on. Like the first lyric of the song is, kapan terakhir kali kamu dapat tertidur tenang? Tak perlu memikirkan tentang apa yang akan datang di esok hari. Like, it's just so relatable. Maksudnya kayak kita juga kan kayak banyak banget sleepless night dimana kita kayak merasa gelisah atau merasa takut atau merasa worry about the future gitu. Tapi lagu ini tuh kayak kasih tahu kita gitu, kayak kita semua gagal, angkat minumanmu, bersedihlah bersama-sama. It's like, you know, it's just kind of a wholesome song that like, yeah, that's true, everyone have failed before and everyone have their downtime, have their own moments, but we're all in the same boat, we can do this, we can encourage each other and stuff like that. Okay, like it's just everything about NKCTHI, like the quotes, the songs, the dialogue, the script, the cinematography, the feels, the way they bring things, it's just like, it's just so beautiful. And it's like, it's just really kayak udah dipikirin baik-baik dan udah dipikirin alurnya gimana. Dan and they have like this amazing A-listers of actors and actresses that we have seen since we were growing up gitu loh. Kayak it's just amazing. It's just really good movie. I love it so much. So I cannot rate this movie any higher. So okay, so I guess in my rating, I'll give this definitely 8.5 out of 10, almost 9 out of 10, I think. I love this movie so much. I think I feel things when I watch this movie, and I think that speaks a lot. Because what I really love about movies is that the way that they can bring you through the emotion. Kayak kalau misalnya movie bisa bikin kita ngerasain apa yang pemeran yang ngerasain atau apa yang karakternya rasain, that's already like a really good movie in my opinion. Jadi buat gue, I give it 8.5 to 9 out of 10 karena kohesif banget dan kayak kohesif banget. I was engaged the whole movie, nggak sama sekali nggak ngerasa boring atau nggak ngerasa kayak open my phone or anything. No, I was just fully immersed in the movie dari awal sampai akhir. Lagu-lagu yang ada di dalam movie-nya was amazing, OST-nya sendiri juga amazing, sampai akhir, sampai credits was amazing. I really, like, literally when I watched it, I go home and I literally told my sister, like, I want to watch it again with them. I would recommend it to any family. Mungkin, jujur gue rekomen mungkin nonton terpisah, bukan bareng-bareng. Karena kalau kita nonton terpisah, I don't know, half-half sih. Maksudnya kayak satu sisi, kalau gue ngerasa kalau misalnya kita nonton terpisah tuh, orang lebih open-minded ya, lebih kayak mau nonton keseluruhan gitu kan. Kalau misalnya bareng-bareng tuh I feel low-key sometimes kita malah jadi lebih nunjuk-nunjuk gitu loh, kayak tuh kan, tuh mami tuh kayak gini tuh, atau kayak tuh kak cici tuh kayak gini tuh, dede tuh kayak gini tuh, like malah jadinya konotasinya negatif gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya kita nonton sendiri, for me personally, I'll be more open-minded and just kind of like, oh, like I never know this might be how they feel, dan lebih kayak malah nanya gitu kayak, hey dek, kamu pernah ngerasa kayak gini nggak, and stuff like that gitu. Jadi kayak ya itu sih yang gue merasa banget tentang movie ini, dan rekomen banget mereka kalau misalkan suka banget dengan NKCTHI, mereka juga punya Instagram account. Mereka upload quotes here and there, especially waktu kita lagi stay home juga. Banyak quote-quote baru, banyak puisi-puisi baru yang kalian bisa baca, dan kayak it's just a really good thing to have on your feed and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this movie and the book. I can't wait for this karya of Marcella FP. She's amazing, and I love how amazing her brand is now. Kayak sekarang mereka udah collab with Uniqlo Indonesia, terus mereka juga sempat bikin taman bermain di Indonesia, kalau nggak salah di Jakarta, dengan tema NKCTHI ini gitu loh. Like there are so many, just amazing. Like it's just the aesthetic, the message, the thoughts and effort and time that put into this. I can feel like the feelings that she wanna portray. So yeah, hope you guys like the very first episode of A-Rated. I don't know if you guys like this type of content. Please let me know in the comment or DM me. If you don't, then it's okay as well. Tapi kalau misalnya kalian suka and kalian punya movie atau books yang kalian mau review atau kalian mau nanya, just let me know. Kalau misalnya kalian punya sesuatu genre atau sesuatu misalnya kayak, where do you think is a good place to visit when you go to Japan or Korea, atau misalnya buku apa sih yang bagus untuk kayak komedi or feels books or fantasi, atau misalnya kalian mau nanya movie apa yang kalian yang would you recommend untuk nonton, like my top 10 or which Marvel movies that I love the most and stuff like that, please let me know. I can definitely put it into this series, and I'm open to any new movies as well, any new books and music and songs and places to visit and stuff like that. More than happy to get those information from you guys as well. Soalnya kayak gue suka banget sih sama hal-hal kayak gini, karena gue memang ya seperti yang kita ngomongin minggu lalu kan, like I'm an ENFJ, which is like I am so heavily based in feelings. Tapi emang dari dulu I just feel like aku orangnya paling baperan dan juga paling go with emotional stuff, lebih ke situ. Dan I love art because of all this gitu loh, dengan kayak like yeah, even like when you listen to songs and stuff like that, like I listen to the lyrics instead of the music, and that like, well, that's a story, like that's an episode in its own. Tapi ya, semoga kalian suka banget. Rekomendasi banget nonton NKCTHI. Nanti kita cerita tentang hari ini atau bahasa Inggrisnya one day we'll talk about today. Recommend please to anyone, all your family, friends. It's just a wholesome movie, wholesome content, wholesome message, wholesome songs. Not gonna lie, this was, jadi ada teman gue yang Indonesian tapi dia udah lama di sini dan dia udah kayak udah lupa gitu bahasa Indonesia, cuma bisa denger tapi nggak bisa ngomong balik segala macam. And I introduced him to the OST secukupnya Hindia, because music is like one of the best language to talk to people, and he loved it so much, and like he start listening to Hindia now because of the vibe and stuff like that. So you know, it could be a chance as well for you to share your culture and your heritage to other people. But yeah, hope you guys like this episode. Walaupun gue cuma sendiri, but yeah, I'll see you on the next episode, and I think the next episode will be with T. So till then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Thank you for listening.
Jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends.
I'd love to hear from you. Please reach out with your comments, stories, and even questions on what we should talk about. See you in the next episode.
Bye. Dah.